that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
He takes it on his own. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Trey.
Here's Trey Turner. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game, and as well 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. 1-2 now. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
And couldn't have picked a better time to turn in that type of performance headed into free agency after that season.
Swing and a base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
They try another pitch out. And that one wrapped foul. Urquidy throws over.
He's safe.
Next pitch inside. Full count now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And that's ball 4.
Go to first.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call when pitches near the top of the strike zone.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And a 1-1. There's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And it finds its way through for a hit. Flying around third is Turner. To the plate, save. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
2 on, 1 out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one pulled foul.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
On the ground to third. Bregman tossed to second. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. He's under it. Makes the catch. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Houston, and on the mound now, Bailey Falter. What do you look for here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Line to left, and it goes just foul.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The wide to kick the pitch. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 2-2. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. He goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Kicks and deals. This one in the air, center field. Marsh makes the catch, and that'll do it. Astros are down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Second inning set to go. And now Alec Bohm. The 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and he knew it. His 4th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now for the Phillies, Cody Clemens. Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Center field. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
Batting up, the third baseman.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers makes the play. 2 away down.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter,
Back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And the righty deals. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The next offering misses. And it's 3-2. Trey Turner waiting for a turn at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, here's the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu. Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number 79. It was a number his mother chose for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number and make it yours. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Nobody out. Runner at first. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Turner for 1. On to first. Double play.
Batting assist, the designated hitter, Jason Hensley.
So now the Astros designated hitter, David Hensley. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And now it's filled up. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. Welcome back. On to the third inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And a pitch. Called strike right there.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Over to Abreu. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Kicks and fires. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Abreu. Schwarber out of the play.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Here we go, Astros.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Meyer.
The center fielder.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Fought off foul. Myers stays alive.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So digging in, Rylan Bannon. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
Ball 2.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting the feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Brandon Marsh. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And now a full count.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In the air out to center. Myers hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, the catcher, JT.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a pitch. JT Realmuto, Singy, has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers, same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A tremendous athlete behind the dish, and this is a guy that probably could play any position on the infield if they needed to, as well as the outfield. Got great speed as a catcher, can steal some bases, can drive in runs, but most importantly, he takes that pitching staff where they need to go.
Next offering is fouled back. Line drive and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Even with the pitch on the outside part of the plate, he still pulled that one into the outfield, and the defense was ready for it with the shift, but no one could come up with it.
And now it's Alec Bohm, and that one fouled off. 1-2 now.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now for the Phillies, Cody Clemens. Flied out to center in his first at bat.
Runner, yes,
Real Muto runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job. You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 2-2. And foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Phillies strand 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 4th. Now here is Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In time to Bone. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Next pitch is downstairs. And the slider just misses. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
That's a strike, and it's 3-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And they get Bregman for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Next offering is down low. Full count, 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Got it by him for the K. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ronel Blanco. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
For the Astros, number 56, Ronel Blanco.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Activity in the bullpen. Rafael Montero, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Stanek getting cranked up as well. That one hammered left field. Alvarez going back on it. Back some more. Hits the top of the wall. And that's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies, and it's filled up. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Trey Turner at the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Bounce to third, and that one finds its way through. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Here's a 1-1. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Throw over to first, and Turner's back in. And he deals.
2-2.
Move to first. Turner back on a dive. Two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're trying to hit line drives.
Now the right field.
So next up for Houston, Kyle Tucker. He hit into a double play his first time up. 1-1 now. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Kyle Tucker sends it out. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 2-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
David Hensley getting ready to hit. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Myers.
At the belt and fires. To third, might be 2. On a second, they get 1. Over to first, safe.
Now back, second baseman,
Rylan Bannon up next for the Astros.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Step off, throw to first. Myers dives back in safely. And it is 2-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Now snap throw to first. Myers gets back easily. 2-2 down. That one drifts inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Three-two. Bounced up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Bailey Falter is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Number 56 gets the ball now.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
1 ball.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Two outs. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Houston. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 2-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Brandon Marsh now at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now it is JT Realmuto. The pitch. That one misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air to left down the line. And it drops foul into the corner.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Over to Abreu. And Real Muto is out. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Next pitch misses outside. 2-1. Man at second. In the air out towards right center. It falls in, and that's a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
And now for the Phillies, Cody Clemens. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to the left. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Houston, well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 3-1 is on the way. Into left center for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Alex Bregman. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner at second, nobody out. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Jose Abreu up to hit. That one at the knees for a strike.
1-2.
Righty to the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One hit, one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Astros 1. On the mound now, Rafael Montero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
The third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
That one lifted to left. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 5. Designated.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryson Stott. The 1-1. And that's too high. Montero is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. The pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
3-2 now. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Next offering is fouled back.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well. Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's Turner now.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Myers flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now back, left field,
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Runner at second, 2 down. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
The right fielder, number 8,
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
On the ground, out to short. They take the force out number 3. Phillies leave a couple, and the score stays 3-1.
Time for the traditional 7-minute stretch.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. And now 2-1.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
David Hensley up next for the Astros. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. So now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos gets under it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Astros are down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ryan Stanek taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Brandon Marsh digs in now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Ball to strike. The pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 3.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths. You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but it wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. The 1-1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Phil Maton up and loosening in the pen. Runner at first with no outs here. The punch out there. Now 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Alec Bohm. He's already homered here in this one. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Right-handed reliever. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And a pitch. And now the count is even.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Phillies strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Craig Kimbrell.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Kicks and deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Next pitch misses, and the count's full.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena will hit next. Next offering is down low. Tying run at the plate.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And a pitch. Fought off foul. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Three-two now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
A new pitcher in the game, Jose Alvarado. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, Corey Jones. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Another 1-2. Got him. 2 gone.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Sir Anthony Dominguez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Soto warming up as well. The 3-1. On the ground, right side. Boom. Steps on the bag. Inning over. 2 left for the Astros. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. So remaining in the game defensively, Yainer Diaz. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. New pitcher on now, Phil Mayton.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now into the game, Mauricio Dubon. He'll play second. So digging in, Edmundo Sosa.
The third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Here's a 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Stepping in, Bryson Stott. Left-hand hitter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. 2 down.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner now. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And the pitch. Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Astros 1. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. A chance at his first save of the year.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Jose Abreu getting ready to hit.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And there's
That's
ball
down,
4.
Ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Leading up.
And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
David Hensley now at the plate. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Here comes the throw. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. So the tying run at second. Swings through that one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two on, one out. Just misses there.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
And the righty deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now catcher.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching, guys are making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
This is Bryson Stott. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Here's the 2-2. To the right side. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Trey Turner. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Hard hit left side. There's one. A sensational double play. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And Castellanos is out. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark. And on the hill, Bailey Falter. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
We go to the bottom of the 1st, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena goes down looking.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Jose Abreu up to hit. The 1-1. Just missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Dives for the tag, got him. And that is out number 3. So the Astros lead 1. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The line to kick the pitch. And it is 2-1. That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out. JT Realmuto steps in. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Yeah, there's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Ripped on a line to center. Myers makes the grab. One away.
The first baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Ball to strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. In the dirt.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching and thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Move to first. Marsh back in on a dive. And now it's going to be Cody Clemens.
No, that's it.
Inside, just missed. Second inning here, no score. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Edmundo Sosa waits on deck. And the 3-1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
3-2 now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
The third baseman, Edmundo.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back. Here's Kyle Tucker.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
2-1 now. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Next pitch is outside. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Got him. 1 away.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
David Hensley up next for the Astros. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now Jake Myers pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. The 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 down. Trey Turner at the plate. Maybe expecting a bunt here. 3rd baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Top of the 3rd, no score. Right side into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1. That's out to center field. Myers puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 2. And he deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Next offering is fouled back. Three and 2 now. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. Still no score. Back here in Houston, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Rylan Bannon. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Ball.
And now the count filled up 3 and 2. 3 and 2 now. Into center and a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. And here it comes. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. The 2-2 on the way. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena, struck out looking in the bottom of the first. The pitch, and strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chases that one out of the zone. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. At the belt and fires. In there. And so now 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and that will fall.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Boom. Takes it himself. That ends the frame. 2 left for the Astros, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brandon Marsh.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. The wind and the pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Alec Bohm. Next one just misses. 3-2 now. And the right-hander deals. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cody Clemens.
Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Runner on the go. And that will end the inning. One left for Philadelphia, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
Here's a 1-1. Ripped to third. In time to Bone. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Kyle Tucker. His first at bat was a strikeout. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Next is the designated hitter, David Hensley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. The pitch. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Next offering misses. It's 2-2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Got him looking, and that's the first out.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
The 1-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throws to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
Here's Turner now. 1 for 2. And a pitch. Out towards left center. Myers under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. Back here in Houston, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jake Myers.
Let's go, Houston! Let's get the win, Astros!
3-2 now. Got him looking. 1 out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Bailey Falter departs, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, number 56. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 56, Luis Ortiz.
Now it's the second baseman, Rylan Bannon. The wind of the pitch. Liner to second, it picked on the hop. Over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher,
Martin Maldonado up next for the Astros. Caught looking his first time up. The 1-1. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Junior Marte getting loose out there. Bounced out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here in Houston, top 6. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he beats it. He's safe.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Down fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Next to hit, Brandon Marsh. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Going to count 1 and 2.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And now it is JT Realmuto. He goes down looking, so 1 hit is all they get. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. And welcome back. And here is Jeremy Pena. The 3-1. Popped up. Clemens settles under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
You go ahead and the count 3-1. I think as a leadoff man that's got the ability to change the game with your speed, you want to really lock in on your pitch in that 3-1 count. And he hit a borderline pitch there. That's just adjustments you want to see a kid make. He didn't make it in that at bat.
Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And they get Bregman for the out.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Next pitch misses, and now 3-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That is the inning.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Rafael Montero. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Rafael Montero.
And here's the first baseman, Alec Bohm. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty to the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. On the ground to short. Pena. Throws across the diamond. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
The second baseman, Cody Clemens.
So digging in, Cody Clemens. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. In the air, left field. Out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Edmundo.
Now the third
Sosa.
baseman, Edmundo Sosa, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Here's the Phillies DH, Bryson Stott, 1 for 3. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Inside, just missed. Trey Turner, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
So first and second with 2 outs. Trey Turner with a chance now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Out front, rip foul.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter, don't worry about anything else.
Next offering way off the plate.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. So Turner reaches base, and this is a guy with good speed.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
2 outs, bases full. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The 2-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now on the bump, Ryan Stanek.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nick Castellanos. The next offering misses, and a count 2-1. And that one missing low.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Brandon Marsh up next. And there's a base hit, heading for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time, he's safe at the plate. 3-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.